Riley in the Miller Time segment tonight, the political fallout from the election of Donald Trump. Joining us now from Santa Barbara, the sage of Southern California, Dennis Miller. Miller, were you online when I was talking to the two college students from Tufts and George Washington? Did you hear that at all?
No, Billy, I missed that. I'm sorry. Were they illuminating the youngsters?
Well, they articulated why the kids walked out of class, the students, because they want a sanctuary campus, but then it got a little fuzzy after what that would be and whether they want open borders. It got real fuzzy.
Well, Billy,
go ahead.
You know, Bill, it's a good thing. The silver lining is our education system's so much crap in this country now. The kids can walk out and they're not actually missing anything. So that's the way I choose to look at it.
Well, you and I cut classes for entirely different reasons.
Yeah,
but,
you know, listen, kids have become old souls already. They've turned into cranky, old, whiny people with goiters. It seems to be the 16-year-olds of the country. I, conversely, spent the entire day basking in the glorious glow of crude nationalism, just to watch Juan Williams melt down and make all those I don't understand faces. I always thought it would be delish. I didn't know it would be this delish. Every day as I watch them unfold on the left, it's like Bill Mazeroski hits his homer in the ninth around 10 times a day for me. It's beautiful.
So you're gloating, Miller, about the election. You're actually
for
gloating.
God's sake, Bill. Yeah, okay, if you want to call it that. All I know is they're not doing themselves any good. Uppercase Democrats are now being asked to be lowercase Democratic, and they're not answering the call. And if you don't think they would have gloated on their side, are you kidding me?
No, I
Listen,
don't, of course.
You think if they hate Trump now, wait till his policies start working.
No, it hasn't done anything yet, right? It's just the idea of his policies. Now, when I was in school, it was a Vietnam era, and there were, very intense demonstrations, but there was really something to demonstrate about. I mean, there was this vicious war in Vietnam. It wasn't being fought to the benefit of America, particularly the poor military that were thrown into the jungles over there weren't protecting them as we should. That's not why the kids were demonstrating. They just didn't like war. However, there was a big issue, and that's why college kids were demonstrating, and that's what happened then. Now, as you just pointed out, there really isn't any issue yet. It's just a matter of we don't like him, and we're not going to accept the election, or we're going to be disruptive even before the fact. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
They're missing the point, but here, you know what side I'm on. I would tell the kids and the Democrats in general to keep on doing what you're doing. I think you're onto something here, and I think putting Keith Ellison in charge of the DNC would be the best thing you could do. Grab this opportunity and run with it, and run way out to the left, because you're starting to look like Gene Hagen's character, Lena Lamont, in Singing in the Rain, who didn't get how over her career was the moment Al Jolson's Jazz Singer came out. That's where the left is at right now. They're going to go further to the left. Well, good for them. I've got a lot of advice for them over there. They should run de Blasio or Podesta. Podesta looks he looks so charismatic. Why aren't you welding him? He would make sense to an arc welder in Erie, Pennsylvania. Obama, I don't know what he does now. Maybe host The Apprentice or become the fourth Dixie Chicks. I would just hang in on the left. It's coming for you. You can see it's coming around for you, and one day there will be a female president. Now, granted, it will be a transition man who is the first female president, but it's coming your way again.
Gene who in Singing with the Rain?
I think her name was Gene Hagen. She played Lena Lamont. Remember the blonde lady with the weird voice?
I just watched it last night, Miller. You're right on it, man. So I guess what you're saying is that you believe all of these protests and all of this stuff is going to hurt the crazy left in the long run.
Oh, no. It's good for them. Really, keep doing it. The more you do it, the better. It'll have you back in power in a second. You saw how America reacted last week. They want this. They need this. Break store windows in. Do all this. It's going to be good for your brand.
I'm going to really float the idea of Barack Obama being
more celebrities, too. More celebrities. You need more celebrities. By the way, Billy, which celebrity endorsement of Hillary do you think put Trump over the top?
Miley Cyrus, I think she did.
There you go. That might have been the moment. Keep doing it, man.
All right, Dennis Miller, everybody, a quick reminder, if you'd like the best Christmas and Hanukkah gifts on the planet, please check out tickets to the Spin Stops Here live show starring Miller, Jesse Waters, and me. We'll see you